Wow, folks, we all know the story. Four brave astronauts head up into space and come back forever changed. This car? Our city, our planet, owe a debt to these intrepid souls. And while we can never repay them, we can certainly celebrate them.
Thank you, Fantastic Four. Thank you.
Thank you, Fantastic Four! Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
So I just got back from seeing Fantastic Four. And I'm kind of indifferent about the movie. Like, to me, it was a solid movie, but wasn't Marvel's best. Now, this movie, to me, can go down to two different directions. Like, those who really love good storylines, which this movie had an incredible storyline. And then you got the people like me who kind of want that a myriad mix between both action and storyline, which on the action part, I did not receive, in my personal opinion. But I digress. For those who don't know, the story of Fantastic Four is about a group of, as you saw from the beginning, a group of essentially family. Reed Richards in the front, played by Pedro Pascal, and then Vanessa Quinn, and then of course the Thing, and then also Joseph Quinn played Johnny Storm, who a lot of us might know from, if I'm not mistaken, he was the guy in Stranger Things the last season. So, but the movie essentially takes place 4 years after their resurgence. They were lifted off into space and they came back with essentially superpowers, and they're the protectors of the world we're at now. And the world they're in is Earth 828, which is a different way. It's not a part of the MC universe at all. Like, it's not connected to any of the ongoing series per se. And this rendition, the family has been a superhero for 4 years and everything is pretty much fine. They're expecting a new baby, and then the Galactus comes, who is the pretty much a god. He is the villain, and he is the devourer of worlds, and he has sent his herald, if you will, Silver Surfer, to warn them that their world will be ending and he will be destroying it. Now, Reed Richards, who is the smartest man in the world, and along with the Fantastic Four, must come out with a plan to defeat Galactus before he pretty much takes over and destroys the entire world. Now, all in all, the good things about this movie were I loved every character in this movie. Like, this probably had one of the best storylines of any MCU movie I've seen in an extremely long time. It was very heartstring, like pulling, like it was very family oriented. I thought Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm did an amazing job. Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, and Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm. And shout out to Julia Gardner, who me personally, I wasn't a fan of them doing a female version of the Silver Surfer, just as reintroducing this character to everyone who hasn't been abreast of the original Silver Surfer as a guy. But she knocked it out the park. To me, she was the best part of the movie. Every scene that she was in, it pretty much stole the show. There's a pretty much escape scene where she's trying to pretty much go after the Fantastic Four, and they're like, diving through galaxies and like flying through space, and she is hot on their tail, and it's just such a fun like scene. And then her performance to me is just amazing, and her chemistry between her and Johnny Storm is also kind of like another high point to me of the movie. But then also with the good comes the bad. To me, Galactus as a villain, I think he's an amazing villain, but I just don't think he was a formidable choice for this. Like, if you really think about it, he's like so overpowered that realistically he should have wiped the Fantastic Four off the map. But essentially he, quote unquote, damn near dead. And I just thought them going with Galactus first time around was a bit much. Like, to me, he's like almost like a dark side slash Thanos. Like, he kind of reminds me of like an upper echelon villain, of a superpower villain that you really don't get. Like, he's like the end boss, and they got him from there first. And to me, that was just, I don't think he was a good choice. I mean, he did the graphics on Galactus are amazing. They're probably some of the best graphics I've seen, especially a villain, have in an extreme long time. In my personal opinion, I just don't think he fit well. I think they should have went more with Doctor Doom. a kind of more realistic villain, if you will. But all in all, it was a solid movie. Like I said, if you more into the kind of better storylines, this is probably one of the better storylines. But far as me, it lacked in action, and I'm a huge action fan. Like I rate my movies, far as MCU, like Civil War, Endgame, Infinity War, like levels of action. And this one, it kind of was like beginning, middle, and end action. You got sprinkle of action, but like I said, an amazing story. Like I'm not hating on this storyline. It was a really good storyline. I just prefer a little bit more. I would have loved them to kind of tie this in to the up and going MCU, like the Thunderbolts and things of that nature. Which they are in the ending of the Thunderbolts, so which was surprising. I thought at the end they would tie it in, like at the after credit scenes, but they did not. Like this, there was an after credit scene, but it's only one that really is important. But it just I don't know. It just like this movie just seems like a standalone movie, which it doesn't really seem to connect. And to me, it didn't connect. Like if I had to rate this, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. But before I let you go, the best part about this movie was the damn popcorn bucket. Hold on. I had to get this bad boy. Like this mug is so fire. That Galactus head, like I had to get it and add it to the collection. It's just crazy. Like super huge. Like I didn't know how I was gonna get that mug home. But all in all, like I said, solid movie, just not particularly my cup of tea, but like I said, drop those comments. Let me know what you guys think about this movie once you see it. Give me your opinion and let me know what you guys thought about this movie.